Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one beautiful backdraft Cobra for you today. It's got a 427 stroker under the hood. It's an RT4. It's got the extended foot box, so you've got a little more room for your knees in there for you taller guys. And she is beautiful, man. I love this color. I tell you what, it is probably one of the most popular colors right now on these cars. She is absolutely beautiful. You can see that it's got the blackout package, so everything that's chrome normally is blacked out on this baby. She's looking sweet. We got the rookie stripes on there, the racing stripes, the blacked out wheels. I mean, everything about this car is just looking slick as can be. Those side pipes are all blacked out. Now you want to keep your leg off them side pipes. I tell you, you don't want to get snake bit with these babies. She's beautiful. We got some paint protection here on the hips. There's some paint protection up on the front nose also to cut down on those rock chips. Feels like there's paint protection here on the top of the door too, so you don't have to worry about putting your arm on top of the door. You can see the diamond stitched interior, the 4-point harnesses. Everything looking sweet on this car. Love the steering wheel, the setup on the dash. Everything about it is just hot as can be. Now I just took a look at the mileage on this thing, just under 1,900 miles, so this baby's barely ever been driven. Looking absolutely sweet as can be. And one of the cool things about backdraft Cobras are they're completely built in a factory. So the paint work's done over there, the plumbing, all the wiring, all the suspension, the frame, everything is all put together. When they hit the States here is when the motor and trans goes in. So everything's there. It's just plug and play with the motor and trans. You can see the windshield's also blacked out. I mean, she is sweet as can be, guys. So call Tom anytime. He'll tell you all about this beautiful car. 248-974-9513. It's Cobra time, baby. Let's go. 427 side pipes, beautiful paint. What a blast it is to drive this baby. I know I tell you guys all the time, I love driving these cars. I live about 50 miles from here. Every now and then I take one home. It is a blast. And whenever I'm going to a car show, you can bet I'm in a Cobra for sure. Tell you what, you want to talk about fun? This thing is just like driving a go-kart, guys, but you get to drive it on the street. And attention getter, I don't care where you go, you are going to draw attention. She sounds amazing. Everybody knows I like making noise. Now, shifting up, shifting down, the Tremec transmission feels great. Hydraulic clutch feels great. Tell you what, now this one's got a little bit of a drop foot box, so there's a little extra room for your knees here. And check out the dash. What's really cool about these is everything's right here where it's easy to see. Got all the gauges you need. We got the horn over here to the left of my knee. The key on my left knee here too, but you turn the key on, then hit the starter button. I believe this is the fan override switch. And then that little flag you see there on the center console, or you would call it the transmission tunnel, I guess. That's actually a battery shutoff. And you can actually take that key with you, so it kind of acts like a little anti-theft device too. Now I'm just barely touching the accelerator, and this car's carbureted. When I fired this thing up, it'd been sitting in the shop all night. I hit the key and vroom, right away, man. No pumps, no nothing. Fired right up, sounds amazing, drives amazing. We'd love to have you come check it out in person or send your inspector. We're close to the airport if you need to fly in. And please share this video with your buddies. And make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because we bring in new cars daily. All right, we're underneath this baby now, and I tell you, it's got one beautiful aluminum tank in it, some great looking TIG welding there. Now we've got hooks here to tie it down to a trailer, but I always tell you, don't put this thing on a trailer. Make sure you drive it. It's way more fun than pulling it on a trailer. Now this is the RT4. You can tell by the suspension here, and you can tell by the 8.8 rear end. And the sticker on the rear end says 355 gear in there. Disc brakes out back, and one of the cool things too is all this suspension back here, fully adjustable. Everything under here is looking sweet. We've got removable cross members here for the trans, so if you need to pull the trans out, no problem. We got a Tremec 5-speed. It's got a hydraulic clutch. It's got a explosion-proof bell housing. We got our fuel filter mounted right here to the frame where it's easy to get at. We got a Power Master starter here. Now it does have the BMW front suspension, like they all do. And again, I think I said it in the beginning of the video, the cool thing about Backdraft is all this is put together in a factory by guys that do this all day long, every day, so they know what they're doing. Disc brakes up front here, manual rack and pinion steering. Now, one thing that I do know for sure is these are low to the ground, so make sure you keep this off a curb. And the front end of this car is about that much longer than you think it is when you're sitting behind the wheel. So make sure you stay back from those curbs or you're gonna be screwing that all up. We got great looking tires here, and of course we got the real knockoffs. Now I tell you on every car, but I'm gonna tell you on this one too, knock them off towards the front of the car. It doesn't matter which side of the car you're on, knock them off towards the front of the car, because it's left-hand threads on one, right-hand threads on the other. That center cap screws off, that's the safety. The safety wire is there also. It's more for looks. Back in the day, they only used the safety wire. There was no nut on it. We got the blacked out side pipes too. Of course, you saw the blacked out wheels. That's pretty obvious. So this thing has the blackout package, so everything's blacked out on it. Looking sweet. Now out back here, we got more rubber back here. These are Nittos. These are 295 40 18s. Same thing goes with the knockoffs here. Knock them off towards the front. I'll take a look at the size on the front tires and let you know what that is when we raise the hood. All right, under the hood, we got an iconic 427. Now you can see that it's been all blacked out under here also, which is super cool. Now these start out as 351s and they put a stroker kit in them. That's a, you know, a stroker crank. That's where we get 427 cubic inches. You can see that everything, the alternator, the pulleys, the overflow tank, everything that can be painted is painted black, all blacked out, looking sweet. It does have manual rack and pinion steering. It does have manual brakes. Oh no, it does have power brakes. The power booster is painted black too. That's why I can't see it. So we do have power brakes, and these are the reservoirs for the brakes and for the clutch, so real easy to get at, all remote, looking good. We do have a Holley 4-barrel, which is vacuum secondaries. It's a dual feed, it's a single pumper, and it does have an electric choke hooked up on it. Guys, this is one sweet little Cobra right here. She's looking sweet. She's got 427 power, so give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.